I'm a little fired up because I went down to the coffee shop and, nobody got deep ERM sleep last night, right? So all the sessions, I was talking to the other speakers, they're like, what's up with the energy? And it's like, we didn't get that deep sleep because we were interrupted. And then you guys pushed through the whole day. So this morning I said, I want to try to just give my best to a group who stuck through it. So I went to the coffee shop and I got 2 5-hour energies. You guys know those things still exist, right? And I thought I was good at math because if you do 5 hours plus 5 hours, I figured that's going to be great all the way till this evening. But what I actually have is a 27-minute panic attack. So I'm pretty fired up, excited about that. I want to share a quick case study with you guys. How many of you here like simple things that take less than 10 minutes to learn, less than 10 minutes to do, and could make you about $10,000? Say aye. Aye. Okay. So I want to give you a quick case study on how to do this. This is the one-line email that you can send right now. So for those of you that have laptops, this works as a text message. If you have somebody in your mind who has ghosted you, I know nobody ghosts you guys because you all use Snappy Crack and they're all being nurtured all the time, right? Nobody gets ghosted in this room. But this is going to help reactivate this. So you can send this to your entire list. You can also send it as a text message and it works really well. And don't let the simplicity belie its power. Because what it does is it taps into a deep psychological part of the brain, the amygdala, that just does a big pattern interrupt and doesn't allow the prospect to think too much. And we've had some pretty amazing stories. The most amount of money that was ever made from sending this one email was an advisor out of California who sent it to 2 prospects. She's like, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable sending this to everybody. I said, well, why don't you just send it to 2 people that you engaged in your sales process, and they basically went dark. So I said, pick any 2 people the last 30 days. So she says, okay. So she sends it out. One of them replied to this email, and that was worth $249,000 in commission to her from the sale of the assets that she did. Or it wasn't a rollover, it was a combination of high-ticket whole life and annuities. The least amount of money I've ever heard was $9,000 because he sent it to 14 people while he was sitting in the conference. I shared this with a guy in Texas, 14,000 bucks, and he sent it to 9 people, and he got 2 more appointments, and he got an immediate sale. So let me share that with what it is. By the way, the whole principle of all this, there's been some amazing speakers. I snuck into some of the sessions related to Facebook, and Josh's session was quite enlightening about how hard he works to build that media empire. I come from a little bit of a different tack. A lot of people think about what is your dollar cost per lead. I think about what is my energy cost per lead and what is my time cost per lead. Because what I like to do is leverage things that are fast, quick, and easy to give me a life back. So I've been very fortunate enough to only work about 5 to 10 hours a week for the past 3 years because I use high leverage systems so my wife and I can travel the world giving back to people who need it more than we do. So I have a little challenge to the group. If this works, could you do me a favor? Could you pay it forward somehow? If you make money from this, because I get love letters from people around the world who use this email, would you be in agreement to take a small portion of that and just pay it forward to somebody who can't do anything for you? We call that a random act of kindness or a rack. How many people agree that if this works, you would do that? Say aye. Aye. Awesome, guys. Appreciate you. Okay, so here's the email. Take a screenshot. Take out your phones. It's extremely simple. It's actually imported from the real estate industry, but I'll break down how it works. First of all, the subject line is very important. It's only the person's first name. That's it. That's the only thing you put because it arrests attention. The most important word in the language of that person is their first name, right? Second thing that you note, and so you can just do this with a mail merge. A great tool for this is Gmass. If you use Gmail, you can sync this up with Gmass. It's a free tool that'll send 50 cold emails out every single day. Or you can use Snappy, you can use any other software. Hi, John, do you still need help with financial planning? That's it. If you do wealth management, it's wealth management. If it's IULs, you do IULs. Whatever it is you spoke to that person about, that's what you insert. And then you sign as if it came from your phone. And then Jeremiah, or whatever your name is, and then this is kind of it's a little sneaky one. That's a sneaker, okay? So you can choose to do it or not. Don't send from Samsung because that's not cool. And I say that as somebody who has a Samsung, so I understand, guys. I feel it. But you can actually insert that as well, and it just looks more natural. Never send this from MailChimp or any of those other tools that say sent from MailChimp, because then it's a dead giveaway at the bottom that everybody got it, right? So that's a simple little solution. Now, quick thing, I was talking to an advisor yesterday. He says, I have 7,000 contacts. So I said, well, don't send it to all 7,000 at once. You'll be buried. 3 things are going to happen after you send this email. Number 1, you're going to get a lot of no's, but you'll have finally gotten a no, which is better than a maybe or a ghost. You'll get, you know what, I had another question, so you re-engage the conversation, or you'll get a yes. And those yeses, when you convert to clients and you earn that money, go do something nice for somebody else. Now, that's it for my time, but I wanted to give everybody a gift here. So I normally sell this book on my site for $200. It's called the $1 Million Email Swipe File. And it's a combination of the best performing emails in insurance and financial services that we've ever written for advisors that have generated over $1.2 million in fees and commissions from a combination of holistic planning, hybrid planning, whatever. So I'd like to give it all to you. How you do this is just scan the QR code, or if the QR code doesn't work for you, just text the word book to 737-207-6632, and I'll send you the book, okay? And if there's anybody in the room that still needs help with predictable prospecting, please come visit us at booth 504. We'd love to serve you, show you how we're adding 3 to 5 warm conversations every single week using LinkedIn. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you all.